guys, it's Kelly here again and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video that is way too late than it was supposed to be, and that is my September bullet journal setup. I created this in August and I edited it in August, and I just never got around to recording the voiceover and finishing the editing, and at some point my files got corrupted and I lost everything. So I lost the edited version. I had the raw clips, so that little setback kind of demotivated me in terms of finishing the video, but then I just decided that I had to. And I also, if you notice, if you've seen any other video of mine, I am in a new setup, and that is because I moved. I am in my very own apartment, my very first and very own apartment, and I have these huge desks that I requested just for me, and I am so in love with them, and I've positioned them in a way where I get enough light, and I think I can record some art videos really nicely here, and I am just so excited and so happy. Unfortunately, I have not had the time to draw all that much, or record for that matter, so this is the first thing that first and only actually, that I've recorded in my new apartment and that I have currently edited. So fingers crossed I will get some more content out, because as you can see, the light is just majestic. It's amazing. It's lovely. I absolutely love it. And I have never had my desk be close to a window. Actually, I did when I was a kid, but at some point around before high school, I suppose. So in middle grade, I had my desk moved to the corner of my previous room, and therefore it was very far away from the window, so I never really got any much natural light. And when I would draw, it would usually be their own lamps on, just, you know, require, I don't know, just my normal vision, I suppose, which is not that great. But yeah, point is, I never had natural light, and I have never had this great of a setup to film. So I have everything. I have no excuses, and I need to record quite a bit much more than I have these past couple of months. So what we're doing today is my bullet journal setup for September, and I know I missed 2 months. I didn't. These were the months where I was actually moving, and then I had a lot of stuff to do for work, and so I didn't have time. And it was one of those moments that I absolutely loathe, when you have so much on your plate and you're so busy that you absolutely need to bullet journal and you need to keep track of everything, but you don't have the time to actually do it. So I hate those moments, but I've been having them a lot lately, and I need to figure out a way to just organize my time better. So my September bullet journal theme is a lily pad and water lily themed, and I think I did it so that I would kind of think about peaceful things, and that's why the quote on the front says that your life becomes a masterpiece when you master peace. And because I really like that quote, I know that the water lily is a symbol of peace, I think, in some countries and cultures. So I know that it has been done. This is definitely not an original theme. I just thought it was really pretty, and I liked the colors, and I liked the doodles, and I really love how it turned out. It's very simple, and I did do a few things that are different than what I usually do. For instance, my calendar was not actually a calendar. It's more like a double page spread, which, to be quite honest, I don't think I'm gonna do again, because it's kind of hard to keep track of all of the events, and especially of the days of the week. As you can see right now, I colored in the weekends with green and the rest of the week with pink, which doesn't look that great. I'm not that happy about the color scheme there. It's just too colorful for me, but this was a way for me to really distinguish between days and just have it more visual and not so confusing as it was. even though I did that, it was still kind of confusing, and once I filled out the events, it was very hard to keep track on which day it is and what day I'm writing in, so definitely not gonna be doing that again. On the next page, I have my mood tracker and my habit tracker, I think. And I did my habit tracker differently again. I did kind of a similar thing. I just had the dates and all of the habits, and the day that I would do the habit, I would just write down the corresponding letter, which is kind of okay. It's not extremely clear, but again, it works. And for the habits, I have just lily pads, and I will color them in a different shade of gray depending on my mood. I definitely didn't want to spend way too much time because, as I said, I've been kind of busy these past couple of months. Work has been hectic, and I really need something very simple and just very clear in terms of writing down and tracking things. So that's why I did very simple this month, and I definitely didn't want something that required too much thought. And as I predicted for myself, I have not had the proper amount of time to do much journaling, so it is good that I did very simple. On the next page, I have my to-do list, my future log, my books and my TV, and my books and my TV have remained empty, at least for now. I haven't had time to read a lot. I started a few audiobooks, I started a few physical books. I'm kind of in a slump right now, so I am struggling and trying really hard, but it's not working. And kind of the same goes for the TV and movies. I actually watched quite a few things, but at the same time, I keep going back to shows that I've already seen. For instance, I rewatched South Park. I am rewatching Friends right now for the millionth time, and they just make me feel like home. They make me just switch off and not think about work, not think about all the things I need to do. And that's why I guess these panels are gonna remain sort of empty, at least the books one. And probably the movies one, just because I've been rewatching stuff that I am familiar with so that my mind doesn't get too overworked and overwhelmed with new stuff. I know that sounds silly, but I am also sure that there are some people out there who are going to understand. These are kind of weird times that we're living in, so you need to relax as much as possible and whenever you possibly can. And with the new setup, I am actually with a new software as well. I am trying out the DaVinci Resolve, which is actually completely free. This is the first video that I've edited for it, so fingers crossed I get a hang of it. I'm still learning, but so far it's really cool and I'm quite liking it. I even might prefer it to Premiere. So yeah, I guess that's it. I am going into some more cinematic shots of this month's spread. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!